Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
We need to talk, Herman.
Was ist denn los?
Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Talk. Or else. I'll give you such a thrashing your own mother won't recognize you.
No, please. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you do. Don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible.
Ja.
Hope it lasts. A word, Foreman.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one counting the cores of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You have nothing to fear. You're under my protection, and nothing will happen to you. I'll deal with anyone who wants to harm you. Believe me.
Wait, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was...
How long has this been?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. They say he was drunk, but I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The mint master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What else should I know about...
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver, then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen, and sell off the rest, along with the other materials.
What should I know about this book?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady...
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon if you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure if you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intent. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled pet.
I got it.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to... I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least you could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound... When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure... Good luck, Henry.
Hey there, good man. If you're looking for company, come and sit by the fire.
God bless you. Why is a scholar like yourself?
Because it would be hypocritical of me. No homo sumet.
I spent some time in a monastery. I know homo...
One must accept one's role in this world.
I, but when Lord...
They must have faith in divine law. And, in fact, this is why I must now travel to Prague.
What?
Fear?
So I'm to...
No, not...
Are you from Prague?
I am Andreas de Broda, theological doctor.
So you must know... what's it...
God in heaven! How that damn Wycliffite has made a... Yet his sermons railing...
Do you really think so?
But we shall put an end...
I thought Jan Hus was preaching righteously against the corruption...
How could a boy like you possibly know of it? Emeritus est dam...
I once stood in for a drunk parish...
Lord, why do you... What sinner was...
A friend. A good man.
Well, to each... It's not for the but this Hus will get his...
Would it offend...
Not in the slightest. And dice are only... Let's play. What game would you like?
I actually...
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Be careful.
Careful, there are thieves here.
I don't think so.
Greetings.
Would you repair a...
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
I have...
What do you have... I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, Aye, you'll convince me. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Buy some apples.
What?
I apologize.
A fine day for some fine wear.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Take was brauchst? How can...
Come on, for fuck's sake.
Let's talk about the prop.
Gut. Why, you'll con... Vielen Dank.
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to do something.
Gut, versuch.
What would you say to them?
That's more like it. Just a... Ja, das ist feine... Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Should get going.
Use the apples. Yellow and red. Buy some apples.
God bless you, sir.
Barrel.
Of ale.
Greetings, friend.
God bless you.
Bless.
My respects.
People, refrain from sin. Satan is going round our city, and the only defense is piety and virtue. Especially in these times.
Take care of everything.
That's where you're wrong.
When we catch a fella cheap.
I need a bath.
Certainly.
Prepare me up.
Excellent.
I'll gladly.
Excellent.
I'm at
your service, well, that's it for the bath. Are you blind? Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Come on now. You've no business here. Out! Off you...
What is your job?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher we scrush the ore, then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all them. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver. How do you like? Aye, can't he complain at all, sir? We get a nice pile of chink from the yield and we're dry and warm.
What can you tell me?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays us well, from what I've heard from the other smelters. It's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft up.
Does any silver?
Here? That would mean some of our lads are involved, and you get the rope. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with she. Come on now. You've no business here. Out!
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were... Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here. Fuck. I have to have a pick.
Come on now.
You take over here,
You've no
lads.
business here. Out! That's it. Go now.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry. Sir Christian of Pisek sent me.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumour. They say silver keeps going missing from the smelters.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines? So Sir Christian really has some... Why should I talk to you about such things? How...
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king. Especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right. I reckon you could be. Listen up, then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter, He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you. What can you tell me about
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because of it. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better.
How do you like?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful. You're always breathing.
What happens to the silver?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the
What is your
here in the smelter? Horse shit. If I could,
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Let's do it then. You'll be crying in.
I reckon someone else will get him!
Oh, you get.
They get it?
Hey!
Show your stuff!
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter, but I'm not selling any.
I've heard silver is...
Nonsense! Who?
Rumor has it.
You shouldn't believe everything is carefully overseen and recorded. Every ounce of silver. I wouldn't cheat the king, would I? Is this all just a front for you to check on us?
No. The letter doesn't lie. I'm being honest with you. If you're telling me it's just wicked tongues, I'll believe you.
You'd best believe me. Very well then. I'll grant Sir Christian's wish and let you into one of the smelting operations. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happened?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and it's then cast into bars that can be sold after we've given the royal share to the...
How many corves of ore do you...
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants work. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but we process a large amount here. Up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and...
Can any silver go...
I already told you. That's everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars...
How many corves were delivered from Horsh?
The Feast of St. Petronilla? Does this have anything to do with you?
Perhaps.
I told you all I have to say. Anyway, I've answered enough of your questions. You're keeping me from my...
But...
Are you deaf? Go and pick someone else.
God be with you, sir.
What would you like, friend?
I'll have a look at the...
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Good day.
Can I spend the...
We're not set up for that.
Just the one night. All I need is...
But all I have is an old straw...
That's enough for me. All right, here's some groschen for...
Thank you. What are you doing, you whistler?
lovely smell. Greetings, sir. I apologize.
Quick! Oh, go!
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Of course.
You must be.
I beg your pardon.
Well, fortunate. Your invest.
You
Take.
Wait, it's my right.
If that's your last wish, go. He wants a... You're a dead man.
Now, spill the beans.
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name,
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new... In the end, I had to force him to cooperate.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the unreported...
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh...
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. Buresh only told me about the Mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Man...
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something, but you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the entrance to the Mint is... somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
For King Wenceslas. He may be in captivity.
Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, I know I wanted to, you know, but I just... Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let...
All right.
Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. You're a good, merciful man.
What are you here for today?
What do you have for...
Word about the price.
Aye. Aye, that sum will Happy to be of service.